All right, we're going to slow it on down, the blues, slow blues. We're in G tuning again. And once again, we're going to spell that low to high. Way down on the bottom, the big D. Fifth string, G. An octave higher, we go to another D. And another string up on the third string, just like standard tuning. We have another G. Go up to the second string. It's a B, just like standard tuning. And the first string is also a D. So we have 3 Ds. And we got the G in between. So there are octaves. Alright, so what we want to do this time is really stretch the notes out and put some space in between for our phrasing to really set it apart, and we're going to work on our vocal sound as well. So it starts out with the intro doing a turnaround, and it starts on the open string. So that's mostly on the first string, and the last notes are on the second string, and we go from the open to the 3rd fret to the 5th, going up to the 7th because we're working our way up to a 5 chord. And we just have to reach back with the index finger to keep that smooth. Then go up 1 fret, a half step. First and second string. And what this does, it sets us up all at the 3rd fret to the open string, open G. Now we're working our way into the octaves for this turnaround, which is different than a regular blues progression. We're going to go from the 1 to the 3rd fret to the 5th and slide up to the 7th. So those are all with our octaves, and we're leaning on the power of those octaves again in G tuning. Then we go into the next part, which is actually the beginning of the verse, and the head figure has a pickup note, a little pickup phrase actually. So those are our pickup notes. And here we're going to get into using octaves at the 12th fret. And what's really nice about this is it beefs up the sound. So every now and then we'll play single lines, individual notes, then finish it off with an octave to give it more of a dramatic effect and more of a vocal quality. So again, what you do is as you're sliding up, press the slide in and buzz on top of the frets there. Give it more of a vocal growl. So what I'll do is I'll rake the strings coming into that top note of the octave, which I use my index finger on the right hand to catch that at the top of the lick. So I'm basically using these 3 strings then go into the 4 chord, which will make a 7th. Again, we just go up, right here at the 7th fret, 1 fret more, all at the 8th fret. It's just like our intro figure. So we're going to keep coming back to that figure throughout this whole part of the song, and it kind of establishes a theme, I think. All on the top 3 strings. Third fret, open. One, two, three. And again, I'm squeezing the fret to give it a growl. So our vibrato is very important to carry that through. And then we'll do the same pickups like in the intro. And again, we're using the slide and reaching back with the first finger only. That's on the top string. When we get to the 2nd string, 5th fret, really let it just sing. And that's a good spot to not use any vibrato, because I think when you change it up, and sometimes you're using a really a big vibrato with a lot of motion, you can follow it up in another part of the phrase and just let it ring out. It's like Lowell George used to do that. You just hold those notes out. Very effective. And slide down. It's that same lick. 8th fret. Down to 3rd. Back up to the 12th, but this time we're going to go down to the 4th string, kind of change it up. 12th fret. And all of that, we're just rolling from high to low. Start at the top. So it's all right there. You can lay it out. So we're repeating some of these themes to kind of, I think it makes it more consistent. And as we change part of it up a little bit here and there, it makes it more, I think it makes it more interesting. And we'll do the same thing on the 7th fret that we did up here at the 12th. Go down to the 4th string. That's the same we did in the intro and the end of the first verse. Same octaves. Now we're coming into a breakdown for the mood of the song. The rhythm section comes down, and we get up on some top notes, and we're really going to lay these out and let them stretch. So start on that top string, 12th fret. I'm going to flat the 3rd from major to minor. Just let those ring out. So go up to the 12th fret again on that top note on the D. Skip the second string. Back down to the root, the G. So that's leading into the 4 chord again. I'll do that again. Let it ring out. Another one of those. Top string. One more time. Still on the 4 chord. Back to the 1. And way down low, we're going to get that low octave. We'll play individual notes this time. You can reach back closer to the bridge. Big bad D on the bottom. Now we're on our 5 chord. Same as we did before. And here we go to 8th fret again. 5 chord, 4 chord, and we'll do a riff. Go up to the 15th fret. You could change that up and improvise on it. It doesn't have to be exactly that.